Hey, how's it going, everybody? Tommy Star here with TD Healthy 2015, bringing you another Blu Ray shopping video. Today is Wednesday. Yet again, I missed the release day yesterday. I had a lot going on, couldn't get out there. There are a couple titles that came out today I'm pretty excited about. One of them I know Best Buy has a exclusive steelbook for, which I'm hoping is going to be there. Again, with those steelbooks, you never know. All those exclusives, people run out there on Tuesday and pick them up. So got my fingers crossed that Best Buy will have that steelbook I'm looking for. But anyway, so two titles in particular I definitely want to pick up today. I've noticed also that Best Buy have released some more Halloween titles, and some of the Best Buys don't know if they're going to be in any of my Best Buys, so I'm definitely going to take a look. Also going to change it up a little bit today as far as where I go. Kids are out of school this week, so I don't got to go to the bus stop. I just got off work. I don't have to race there to get them. So I'm just going to swing by. I might start out with Best Buy, just kind of change it up today, and I'm going to have to head and pick up Jess, and then from there, I might take a peek today at Half Price Books. Haven't been there in a while. I might check out that place, and probably Walmart and Target as well. Don't know exactly what the plan is, but we're just gonna go with the flow and see what happens. But anyways, everybody, we will see you at my first location. All right, over here at my first location of the day, and it is Best Shizzle, Banizzle, Katizzle Badizzle. God, I'm a nerd. Anyway, let's get in there. Fingers crossed. Steelbook, baby. All right, here's one of the big releases today, Alice Through the Looking Glass. The follow-up to Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland. I haven't seen this yet. Definitely excited about picking this up. Exclusive-wise, I don't really think they have anything here. Just the standard with the slipcover, which is a pretty cool slipcover. And then, of course, here's the DVD version. Not as cool as the cover as the Blu Ray, but looking through here, I think this might have gotten released today. The brand new SummerSlam. I quit watching wrestling back in like the late 90s, so I don't really follow up with it anymore these days, but pretty sure that was today. Otherwise, so here's our other big title, and they have the Steelbook. Independence Day Resurgence, follow-up to the first film from 20 years ago. I can't believe they have the steelbook here. This is awesome. Kick butt. Here's the standard with the slipcover. That's kind of cool. I'm definitely going to grab this steelbook right here. Awesome. Let's see what else we got. I don't really think there's really much else to come over here. Let's see. Our Kind of Traitor film with Ewan McGregor. I don't know if that came out today, but it looks like it may have. Otherwise, not really seen a lot else. Oh yeah, these titles here. These are some new titles from Lionsgate. Collector series of like Chopping Mall and Blood Diner. Kind of cool to see these actually in store, because I've always known that these new release editions you have to order, but actually put these in stores. It's awesome. Really want to pick those up, but $27.99 is kind of high for me right now. Hopefully at some point I can grab those, but I think the other one I know of that came out was this Woody Allen film, Cafe Society. Don't know a lot about that. Not a big Woody Allen fan, but Jesse Eisenberg is in this. It's pretty cool. I don't know. Not really interested in checking that out. So we'll look around, see what else we can find. All right, so back to their Halloween classics. Not really much new in here. I've seen that they have these new displays of a bunch of new Halloween titles and Blu Ray, but for some reason my Best Buy just never gets that stuff. I've seen a lot of cool stuff I would love to get my hands on. I might check I might call some other Best Buys and see if anybody else has anything, but this just looks like a lot of the same stuff from last time I was here. Standalone Friday the 13th uncut of the original. It's kind of cool, but that's about it. I'm gonna keep this. Kind of cool. My son would probably love to see all this right now. Looks like they released all the Harry Potter films, re-released with some new slip covers. It's kind of cool if you see this whole display they got going on here. It's kind of cool. I have to show him that. The Prisoner of Azkaban. Of course, they got the complete collection Blu Ray. This is pretty cool. You see this go down in price, $39.99. It's pretty impressive for this. I got the big deluxe set of this, but to see this at 40 bucks, I think it's always been normally about 80. So it's cool that that went down in price. But they've kind of changed this up now. They got like an A to Z section of everything. And yeah, they don't really have like a horror section anymore, but I'm gonna look around, see what we can find in the A to Z section. Okay, I want to scream right now. The bullshit I went through to get this damn movie. And now here is a copy sitting in store. I'm going to scream. This is cool too. Check this out. Purple Rain and a purple Blu-ray case. Never seen a purple Blu-ray case. I already own this movie on Blu-ray. I don't know if I'm going to buy it, rebuy it just for that reason. But you gotta love that. That is just freaking awesome. Cool. All right, I'm out of Best Buy. Picked up one item in there. So I'm going to go pick up Jess now. And we will, yeah, we'll see you then. You know, I'm sure everybody can agree with this. When you're at work, you watch the minutes tick away and you just cannot wait to get the hell out of there and tell yourself, I don't have to look at this place again until tomorrow morning. Yeah, not me. I could just say goodbye to this place and turn around and come right back and look at my fucking job twice in one day. So, yeah, anyway. But I will tell you this. By this weekend, this will be a thing of the past. Because I'm getting a new truck this weekend. Oh, yeah. I no longer have to shove my big ass inside this little tiny Kia of Jess's. Yes, a truck. Not a brand new one, but new for me. Still a nice truck. I should have it this weekend. I cannot wait. No more coming back and picking up Jess. I know the kids hate it too, so fuck it. Yeah, Jess. Anytime now, Jess. You can come out anytime now. Okay. Hi.
I look like crap. Go away.
How was work today?
Horrible. Now go away.
Horrible?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't know how she could say that. Because I love coming to work every day. It's amazing.
You're lucky you're cute.
I know. You know, I used to be a model back in my 20s. So we're cruising on over here, heading to my next location, and I've come across this Mancave Dealer. I don't know what the hell that is, but I gotta get in there and see what they got for my man cave. You know, they got like pool table lights and like Bud Light lights, and I don't know. I almost want to go in there, but I gotta go get my son. I don't have time. We gotta check that out one day. Yeah. All right, at my next location, we're gonna head on into Half Price Books. Half Price Books, and they actually have this like little horror cart sitting out here for the Halloween time season. So I'm going to look through here and see what we can find. Quiet down. I know. We got DVDs and Blu-rays. Let me see what we can find. All right, here's their Blu-rays. This Half Price Books always has the most. I'm talking quiet because there's a lot of people around. All right. I'm going to skim through and see what I can find. All right, back here in the way back, just gonna take a quick glance and see what kind of kids' Blu-rays they got. Okay, so we just left Half Price Books. Actually did find a couple things in there. Not too bad, price-wise. Anyway, so, yeah, we're gonna head out of here. I gotta go actually pick up my son. who just got back from the doctor with his mom. He had to get a couple shots today. I'm sure he wasn't happy about that. So we're gonna go grab him, probably get something to eat, and keep this Blu-ray shopping day going. All right, we just got Dallas. We just swung by to get a little dinner. How's it going, bud? How you doing? You enjoying your nuggets? All right, buddy.
Go Nuggets.
All right, we are at our last location of the day, Wally World. All right, let's take a look and see what Walmart has. Okay, so their Alice Through the Looking Glass is a little bit more than Best Buy. They got a 4K of Independence Day. They got this little double pack of the both movies on DVD for 18 bucks. If you collect DVDs, that's a good deal. So what else I got? I didn't come here last week when Ghostbusters came out, and I guess this is their exclusive. You get a pair of Ghostbusters socks for $23. It's kind of cool. What else? This movie, or not movie, this is a series, I think. The Night of. I've been hearing different things about this. And I know that came out today. And then, yeah, this one was today as well. The Good Neighbor. It's got James Caan in it. It's kind of cool. I see what Walmart's got for their newer horror titles. This one I seen a couple weeks ago. I was actually going to come grab this last week, but I didn't. Clown Town. I know, it sounds kind of cool. And I love horror clown movies. And, you know, I think it's only like 10 bucks. I think I might pick this up. But see what else they got here. See what else. This here, Krampus 2. So I don't know if this is like the sequel to like the big theater release one, or if this is a sequel to like, there was like another Krampus that came out that wasn't a theater release. But Sean C. Phillips, cool dude from YouTube, actually has a cameo in here. So that's kind of cool. I try to, can never get those back in. I try to always pick up movies that he's got cameos in, because I think he's a cool guy. Let's see what this is. What do they call this? Evil Gene? This might be new this week. Now here's this again. I always picked this up a couple weeks ago, and I didn't. And then I went back and I couldn't find them, and now they got a couple more copies. I'm really thinking about getting this. This is such a good deal actually for this, but I don't know if I got enough cash on me. I guess we'll have to wait and see. All right, everybody, that about does it for this Blu-ray shopping video. Jess and Dallas just ran into the to Michael's. Get some art stuff, I don't know. But anyways, I thought I'd go ahead and wrap this video up. I did get a couple cool things today. Not a huge haul or anything, but I did get a couple things that I will go ahead and show you guys right now. So I swung by Half Price Books. I'll show you what I got over there. I've seen these a couple different times before, and I've always wanted to get them because these are like definitely some favorite comedy movies of mine. But I found the Horrible Bosses Part 1 and Horrible Bosses Part 2. Both of them with the slipcover, and they're actually in pretty good condition. I got these over at Half Price Books. As you see, not too expensive, about $16 for the two of them. Like I said, these are definitely some favorite recent comedy films of mine. I just think they're freaking hilarious, and I definitely want to get them on Blu-ray. And with, two, decent condition slipcovers, not a bad deal. So I picked these up at Half Price Books. Over at Walmart, I picked up this movie. I showed you guys, Clown Town. Like I said, I've heard a couple different things about this, and I always like cheesy clown horror flicks, and this definitely looks like one of those. So it's a must see for fans of killer clown movies. So I figured, what the hell, go ahead and grab it. It wasn't that expensive. I wanted to get this last week, but I never stopped at Walmart. But there's that. And then Walmart, I also grabbed a new release for today, which is Alice Through the Looking Glass. I absolutely love the slip on here. Tim Burton just does amazing things with the movies he does. And I really liked the first one, and I'm really excited to see the second one. I haven't got a chance to see this yet. That came out today. Definitely had to pick that up. In Walmart, I also almost bought the Munsters complete series for the second time on DVD, but I didn't quite have enough cash on me tonight, so I think I'm going to go ahead and pick that up tomorrow. If I do, I definitely will show you guys in one of my next updates if I end up grabbing that or not. But then, of course, the movie of the week, Independence Day Resurgence, number 2. It's been 20 years since they made an Independence Day movie, and I gotta tell you, I really liked it. It's definitely got a lot of mixed reviews. A lot of people didn't like it much. Kind of a bummer that Will Smith wouldn't come back for the sequel. But it still was pretty good. I think what was coolest about it is that it's been so long since this movie was released, and to see them bring back the majority of the cast, and to see them all now 20 years later, to all come back for this movie, I thought that was kind of cool. So it was definitely fun, great to catch up on the cast from Independence Day. And I thought they did well. I mean, maybe they could have done better. I guess the movie definitely feel like it was probably a little rushed, but I don't know. See it, form your own opinion. But I liked it. I'm happy I got it, and I'm happy I was able to snag the steelbook that they had over at Best Buy. You never know with these steelbooks, and I'm surprised that they had it last week. Ghostbusters, they were all out. So yeah, that's my pickups for. All right, everybody. Well, I appreciate you guys watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys dig the new titles I picked up this week. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a shopping video next week or not. There's not really much coming out that I even want. There's one movie in particular, one horror flick that comes out on DVD and Blu Ray next Tuesday, but I'm not crazy about it. It's definitely probably one of those type of movies I might just wait until it lowers in price, because I'm not like, wanting to rush out and grab it or anything. But other than that, there's not really other titles, big titles coming out next week. So I probably won't do a shopping video next week, unless I feel up to it. But anyway, I know that the couple weeks following that, we get some more big titles coming out. So I'll definitely be doing shopping videos for sure the following week. So again, everybody, thanks so much for watching this video. Definitely go ahead and give this video a little like. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you guys picked up this week. If you guys went out and did some shopping of your own. And, if you guys can, share this video around. Getting closer and closer to that 100 mark. And thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.